Hello, you are here with, my name is Ari Gold. I am the director of the air drum movie, Adventures of Power, also the Guinness record holder for air drumming. It's true. And I am honored and privileged to have two dueling drummers in different bands who are also working on a secret project together. Arejay from Halestorm and Taylor from Lit, joining me today to talk about drums, life, art, passion, air drums. Welcome, guys.
And we're on the air right now, so it's like air drums.
Yes, exactly. You've been working on that joke for a long time, right?
I've been thinking of it for the past hour, yeah.
Taylor's like, wait a minute, I don't want to collaborate with you anymore.
Ari Gold, I loved you in Entourage, by the way.
Oh, motherfucker. Why I
Can't believe that they stole your name.
Yeah, they stole my name. Well, I know this is a brief story, but yes, the drummer, speaking of drummers, the drummer of my band, the Honey Brothers, was cast in Entourage, and his managers took my name without permission, and I was not paid, and them's the breaks.
So now we know what Kramer feels like from Seinfeld, because they totally stole his name, and he didn't get anything, right?
Exactly.
Remember that? That's the notorious story.
Although I think he made some money at that.
I'm sure he cashed in on it, so you should do the same thing, you know?
I didn't
be like the real Ari Gold. Do a real Ari Gold world tour.
Yeah.
All right, sip it on there.
We're talking about drums today. We've got my movie Adventures of Power showing, which Neil Peart was in. One of the sponsors of this event is Modern Drummer, the main sponsor, and Modern Drummer has a wonderful special about Neil Peart. It's the 2020 Modern Drummer Festival. So I hope any of you who are fans of any kind of rock music, but particularly drum fans, please go to peart.airdrummer.com to buy the special on Modern Drummer. The money goes to support research into brain cancer, which is what took this wonderful gentleman and the professor, the greatest drummer that we all knew. So anyway, please check it out. It's 4 hours of amazing drumming and all the people honoring him. Do you guys,
so cool,
Taylor and Arejay, I'd love to hear a little bit of your Rush connection, either literal or spiritual.
I think that's absolutely amazing what you guys are doing, and giving the proceeds to such a great cause. Like, it's something that affects so many people. Like, you know, good for you guys. Thank you for doing that.
Well, what you have a connection to Neil's Toms, right?
I can. Okay, so as per request by my producer Nick Resculinix, I cannot confirm nor deny that I am playing Neil Peart's Toms in the studio right now on our new record. So
okay, well,
gonna have to keep the mystery alive there. You know?
If that weren't happening, that would be amazing, and if it were happening, that would be even more amazing.
If they were Neil Peart's Toms, let me just say they sound amazing.
Yeah,
like it truly. If that were the case, it just shows the absolute genius of a musician he is. A lot of people think of drummers as like caveman, you know, and most of us are, granted, especially me and Taylor, but he was an artist. He was a drumming artist. He was a lyricist. He was, he dealt with his own horrible tragedies, probably one of the biggest tragedies that any person can endure, losing loved ones the way he did. And I've heard just from everybody, and of course our producer Nick, that's doing our new record, also produced the last two. I think it was the last two Rush records, and couldn't say the nicest things.
Yeah,
I couldn't say nicer things about him and about the whole band. They're Canadian gentlemen. Like, well, Canadians are awesome. You know, every Canadian I met is super awesome. So I never got a chance to meet him, unfortunately, but his legacy is just an incredible artist, an incredible musician, not just a drummer, but a musician and lyricist and songwriter, and just person, humanitarian, you know?
Yeah. People were, fans were really scared of him in a way. I mean, they're worshiping him, but at Rush shows, you would always see these guys air drumming on the side of the stage. And then when I did a collaboration with him, well, he was in the air drum movie, but then we also did a little promotion for it where he played Tom Sawyer and I played air drums right next to him as my character Power. And like, there were a lot of fans who loved it, but there were a lot of people who were pissed, who were like, how dare you disrespect? And I'm like, right next to him, and you can see close up, and you can see him laughing. But somehow people were like, oh, he's a god. He doesn't have a sense of humor. I'm like, no. He has a great sense of humor.
No, from what I've heard, he was the most lighthearted, hilariously funny, and just kind soul. So when we lost him, it was a big loss.
Yeah.
In the music world.
Yeah. So Taylor, because you've been the silent, good-looking guy in the corner, I want to. Yes, you. Who are your biggest drum influences? Like what was the first thing, even from air drumming? Because I know everyone, I mean, Lars Ulrich told me this, like a lot of people, like they air drum before they drum. So you probably air drummed before you drummed. Who did you air drum to?
I'm telling you, Peart's definitely one of them. Keith Moon.
Yeah.
Big Keith Moon fan.
So what Keith Moon song got you as a little kid going like this?
I'll give you a hint. Teenage
Wasteland.
Ah! Ding, ding, ding.
I have to say I wasn't sure on the fill.
Obviously John Bonham. I'm a huge John Bonham fan.
Yeah.
Arejay Hale, if you guys know who that guy is.
Yeah, I hear he's not as good looking as you, but you know.
Oh no. Right. That's a lot, Ari. God.
That is right. That is correct. That's why we have Taylor around. You know, he's the looks.
Yeah. So.
I'm the talent.
So what Bonzo song were you air drumming to when you were 8 or 10?
And Good Times, Bad Times is always my go-to. I just love that.
Yeah.
Boom, like with his, he had a heavy foot, and he had some really interesting hand to foot fills. And guys,
I was reading last night. I was reading a blog about like someone who was a Neil Peart fan. Who was like, I'm new to drums and I love Neil Peart, and I am trying to figure out. Other people say that John Bonham is a great drummer. What's the difference? And then someone wrote this very nuanced response about, you know, basically John Bonham having this incredible pocket. His pocket, that's what, you know, the driving force of Led Zeppelin was his pocket. Neil Peart, very intellectual, forceful, but it wasn't so much about like sitting back in the pocket. What's amazing with Bonzo is like he could play really fast, but somehow it sounded super relaxed.
Yeah. Especially if you hear a song like Kashmir, where it's just like you're falling backwards when you're listening to it. It's amazing.
Yeah, think of it like a clock. You know, there's if the beat is here, the beat is here, and each beat, I mean, each like quarter note is like this.
Yeah.
A really great drummer can figure out how far back they can sit on the beat. Like if this is like the metronomic spot, how far they can fall back without it falling off the beat. And great jazz drummers have that skill. And John Bonham was trained in jazz, so he had that ability to sit really far back.
I've heard Jimmy Page say that the secret to Bonham's playing was rushing the kick and pulling back on the snare. I heard that was like the secret. That's what I've heard anyway.
Dude,
rushing.
I don't know about you guys.
Hey.
Two puns, one show.
Neil Peart, his hi-hat work was always what got me. He had so much going on, but it didn't sound too busy. It always had a flow to it. But he also, like, he was able to stay busy without it sounding like too much. The guy had a really crazy cool pocket with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if the two of you were to ever collaborate on something together, how
That's a good idea.
Yeah. How would you
Maybe
divide
someday
up?
we should do that. Right, Taylor?
I mean, if you guys ever, you know, you're friends, if you were ever to do something together, would you both play drums like a, you know, Grateful Dead, but for the modern era type of thing? Or would you do different instruments?
I think there would be nothing wrong with doing some dueling drums. I always love that. There's a Foo Fighters concert from, I think it was like Live in the Tabernacle, where at one point in one of the songs, I think it was Stacked Dead Actors, Dave throws the guitar and hops behind another drum set, and then him and Taylor just trade licks back and forth, and it was pretty cool. Like and also another band that we grew up listening to in the Christian world was the Newsboys, and they did the same thing. They had two drummers, and that was always like so mind blowing to me, you know?
Wow. I didn't know that there were, I mean, as I played drums, I'm I'm an air drummer more than I'm a drummer, but when I play drums, I don't think I ever could imagine playing drums at the same time as another drummer.
It worked for the Doobie Brothers.
Hell yeah.
And the Allman Brothers.
I didn't know that they had two drummers.
I think they, yeah,
Both those bands have so many guys. I'd see like the old photographs, and it's like there's just a lot of guys in that band. You know, like, I don't know what's going on, but there's a lot of them.
I think if Taylor and I perhaps like do something together, then there would definitely be some dueling drumming happening. You don't put two powerhouse drummers in a project together, and of course I'm talking about you and Greg. No. You can't put him and I in a room together and not expect like two drum kits to appear somewhere.
Have you guys played drums live on stage together? And I want Taylor to answer this because he's been so quiet. Taylor.
Yeah.
Have you played on stage with Arejay?
We have not played on a stage together yet, but
2 drum sets.
We haven't done that yet. No, but someday perhaps we might do that. We're always doing this next to each other when we're thinking about what to say next or coming up with a part. Him and I just can't stop hitting our chest.
Mm-hmm.
Caveman stuff.
Yeah,
that would be cool if we ever do a show with Lit.
Huh?
If we ever do a show with Lit and we're on the same bill together, then you could definitely expect to see one of us popping up in the other one's set, you know?
Here's a fun fact about Lit. AJ, my singer, he was actually the original drummer for Lit. He was the drummer before Alan.
Interesting.
So do you feel the heat? Do you feel the heat of him sort of questioning your drum choices from time to time?
You know, AJ's been a pretty cool team player.
Come on, give us some dirt.
I honestly play the parts that are on the record yet. We haven't done like a record together yet. We're working on new stuff right now, but I haven't. No, man. I even asked AJ. I was like, "Hey, dude, you know what would you do here or whatever?" He's like, "Man, it's been a while since I've been in the game, so I'd love to see AJ. I think we should all vote that AJ plays drums sometime for Lit a little bit, and he tries to sing at the same time. I think it'd be kind of a fun, interesting choice."
But then if RJ joins AJ on drums, and then you're playing drums, that's 3 drum sets
at the
same time.
Yeah,
it's a lot of drums.
Yeah.
Drums.
That would be something.
I mean, this is, Neil Peart, not to bring it always back to him, but he, and in the last decade, he was traveling to other countries, traveling to Africa, and like studying how drummers worked with other drummers. He was always trying to learn more about rhythm, and I would love to be a fly on the wall with him, like playing with some amazing African drummers, and like him just one of a group of people, and them being amazed by him and him being amazed by them. And
it was pretty remarkable to see him in his career go from matched grip to traditional grip back to matched grip. I think there was a point in his career where he was studying a lot of jazz, studying a lot of old school Dixieland jazz and stuff like that. And that was when he started getting into the more traditional style of playing, traditional grip and all that.
Yeah, he was a big Buddy Rich fanatic.
Oh, yeah. I mean, weren't we all?
You played traditional grip live with Rush?
For a while there he did, didn't he?
Wow. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either, actually.
I just remember that from he did I used to watch this like promotional video he put out for the album Test for Echo. He did like a thing where it was like a 2-hour documentary, but it was just him talking about musical theories, drumming theories, and things like that, and then breaking down each part that he wrote for that whole album. And according to that documentary, he was playing traditional grip at that time. So it just shows the versatility and the artistry of his playing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did. I did an interview with him where we were talking about how the way rhythm. They've shown that people, if kids study rhythm, play drums, play instruments, but particularly if they get into rhythm, they become better at math and science.
Yeah.
And when we released Adventures of Power the first time, we were raising money to support music education for kids, and he donated drums, and we were able to raise enough money. We had a lot of great donors. I mean, Ringo Starr came in, a lot of great drummers came in, but
Oh yeah.
we raised enough money to open a music school or to reopen the music school of a public school that had it cut from budget cuts. And like, I remember sent him this video of like all these like, 7-year-olds opening instruments for the first time. They'd been denied it school when they were 5 and there was nothing there. And then suddenly there's all these instruments getting shipped in, and the music teachers who have been like relegated to like custodial duties, I don't know, but they were still at the school teaching other things. They're coming in, they're all excited. There were drums, trombones, like flutes, everything coming out of these boxes. And the kids are like, it's so exciting. And you can see like everything's getting activated. Wow. And he knew that like that, it's such an important part of like being a well-rounded human, that you connect with rhythm. So
I've heard countless psychologists talk about not only just the benefits of mathematics and science through music education, but also just confidence building and can help later in life combat certain mental or social disorders. I think just having that having the creative outlet to channel your emotions and feelings into something and watch it develop and develop that confidence to be able to master something like that and something creative, I think just does wonders for your psyche and does nothing but help in your development in life.
Quiet Taylor, I want you to tell me when you were I'm going to just say 13, you're in 8th grade.
Oh yeah.
You're in despair. Life is just, maybe you're not getting the love you want. Something's not going right. What was the music that like made you feel like life was worth living? Brought you back on track?
My dad revealed Led Zeppelin to me and bands like Pink Floyd and Jethro Tull. That was kind of a really helpful thing to play along with those records when I was little. And then I got into punk rock, stuff like
when you say punk, what do you mean by punk? Because punk means a lot of different things. Punk could be in the MC5.
To me, punk was like the Casualties, Rancid, Millencolin, stuff like that.
Okay.
And I would just, like try to play along to it, and my poor parents would, and I'm sure RJ's parents, who I've met, by the way, the first time I met RJ was with his parents at the Mall of America parking lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Tell the story, Taylor.
Give us a little context here.
The first time we met, or the stuff I used to play along to?
Well, no, I want to hear like how you meet his parents. The first time you meet him, you also meet his parents in the parking lot. What's going on?
Yeah, no, it was great. I used to play for a band called Pillar. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of those guys or not, but it was a band back in the day. We had a deal with Sony, and we were out in the kind of the active rock circuit. Was it 2008 and 9, or was it 2009 when we met, RJ?
2009, yeah.
2009. So we were in the Mall of America parking lot. It was a day off, and we looked out of our bus window and we're like, oh, that's an RV that kind of looks like a band. It might be a band. And so me being my outgoing, self, nice to meet you, strangers. I knocked on their RV and they're like, yeah, I think was it you that answered?
I think it was me that answered. Yeah, because I remember we parked up and we're like, oh, we're next to a tour bus, because like this was like we just released our first record. We were touring in a camper van in an RV. We called it Storm and Norman, and we love Storm and Norman, but it was a piece of crap. And this bus pulls up next to us. So we're like, oh, big time band. And then maybe 5 minutes later we get a knock on the door, and it's like, hey. But in all fairness, he did, the first thing he said was like, hey, do you guys have any beer?
Yeah, it was 10 a.m. So I was just curious if they had any beer. We didn't have any beer. But
it's like, pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon? That's like the modern version of it.
And so we ended up hanging out and riding the Rugrats ride together in the Mall of America.
Yeah.
The Rugrats ride, and
God.
Then you, me, and Lizzie, and your parents and your dad was chugging Monster energy drinks like they were going out of style. That's all I remember.
So my dad was, in the early days of Halestorm, my parents used to tour with us. My mom was our tour manager, and my dad was driving the RV back in the early days, because that's all we could afford. So yeah, Taylor literally met me and my parents at the same time. So we got past that whole like getting to know the parents awkward phase. We just jumped right in.
It was great. His mom, like the first thing she said to me, "Do you need another beer, honey?" Beth, she's so sweet.
And we just got off a tour with Shinedown, and they were going home, but we were staying out to do more headline shows. So they gave us all their overstock for the riders. So we just had like huge Tupperware bins full of beer and booze, and we're like a broke ass like opener band. Like we're lucky to get maybe a 12-pack of beer and a case of water every day, and our trailer is floor to ceiling stock. So he's like, you got any beer? Because I think at the time, Pillar, like they had to drive us, like everyone was trying to be sober. So you were just like, you got any beer? We are like, do we have beer? Come on in, So it was a fun night
with you guys the whole night. It was a blast.
And we've been super tight ever since. It's crazy.
And I remember thinking, I was like, dude, I really hope these guys do something huge because of how badass you were as people. And next thing I know, like a year, 2 years later, Halestorm, and I was like, yes.
Yep. It was like right before our first single came out, and yeah, a couple months after that, we started doing a lot more headline tours, and yeah, that was kind of the cusp of our career. So yeah, that was a cool time, and here we are, 11 years later, still thick as thieves, still dating.
But yeah, Ari, going back to my parents, I used to annoy the living hell out of them all day trying to play punk music when I wasn't able to. It probably sounded like this. And like my dad, but they were so cool about it. I don't know, RJ, your parents are probably super cool about it too, right? Like,
yeah, but I mean, your dad actually is a very successful Grammy award-winning artist. So I think you probably. My parents were just glad that I was, not doing drugs or in jail. So
there you go. Yeah, exactly.
Until I did drugs and went to jail, but that's beside the point.
What drugs? Aspirin.
Yeah. Tylenol.
Chipotle.
Yeah, now that we're in our 30s, that's like that's our existence now. It's like health supplements and ibuprofen. That's what makes the world go around.
Yeah. Yeah. Medicinal mushrooms from Fungi Perfecti.
Hey, can you hook us up?
Yeah.
We should have done some before this. It would have been real interesting.
Oh my God. No.
So technically, we're going to wrap up in about 5 minutes, unless you guys want to keep chatting, and then we're going to turn on Adventures of Power, the movie. Those of you who are watching and want to see the movie and don't have time right now, you can get it on Amazon Prime. It's called Adventures of Power. Neil Peart is in it. It's all about music, and it's a comedy about an air drummer who saves the world. And Neil Peart is in it, and there's a lot of great rock music in it. And is there anything you guys want to say about the possibility of a collaboration in the future between the two of you? No.
It's possible, and it just so happens.
Well, Taylor not only is an incredible drummer, but just incredible. He's like, I call him Swiss Army man of music because he plays guitar, he sings, he plays everything. I also sing, and both of us are also songwriters. So we have developed this kind of really good songwriting creative partnership, and we're hoping that someday soon, maybe just keep your ear out, there might be something cool and collaborative that we've been working on that may come out sooner than you think, maybe.
there might be a record, or that might be coming out after the new year. Who
knows?
There might be. There might be something that just drops without warning. There might be. Yeah.
In true fashion, that's how we do it.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, these days, like the idea of the long lead where you like prepare a release for 6 months, and like people's memory is like 5 seconds now anyway. Like just dropping on the day of seems like maybe the best policy. It's easier.
Well, I'll tell you what kind of started our creative collaboration was in lieu of the pandemic and everything being shut down. Normally, both of us are on tour 10 months out of the year. And
yeah, so we're getting some fan questions about that. Like any sense of what you guys can be doing, either like actual tour or online tours, even just playing live online? People are asking.
We have talked about doing some online streaming. We're kind of getting all that in order right now. We may or may not be getting all that in order.
Well, you actually did an online concert with Lit, didn't you, Taylor?
Yes, we did. We did a Brooklyn Bowl thing in Nashville in October, and it went really well. The sound was cool because you never know. Like I was like, can they hear everything? How's the mix? And those guys did a killer job.
Yeah.
So, but with our collaboration, we may or may not, do something like that soon.
Yeah. Same with Halestorm. We're open to a lot of different ideas. We're gonna try to start getting the wheels turning next year for stuff like that. But because there was no touring, Taylor and I, we don't know how to sit still, and we have to do something creative. And we just started talking again and hanging out, just talking on Zoom. And then we just kind of developed this real good knack for writing music together. And we're like, hey, like when we put our heads together, we come up with some cool stuff. So, hopefully something will actually come from all this.
You're actually writing the melody and the lyrics and everything, even though you're numbnut drummers.
Yeah.
Ari, we started a boy band.
I have a question. Like playing with a sibling. I mean, I played music with my twin brother who wrote all the music for Adventures of Power. The music he wrote, because we got a bunch of amazing songs. We got Phil Collins doing In the Air Tonight. We've got Judas Priest. We've got Rush. We've got some like big artists in there. But then some stuff we didn't get. We were trying to get I'm not supposed to say, but there were certain bands we tried to get their songs and we couldn't. And then my brother had to write something to match the drums later and have it sound like the era of the song we were, having my character air drum to. And he did a great job, but we would want to kill each other. Ooh. So like been in a tour van with your sister.
Yeah.
Like, can you share, like, is there a story that you've never shared before that you can, that is just like some insane brother sister, like craziness that.
What really you guys seem to get along really well. What really happened?
We just don't have the energy to fight. And, I guess we could, but we're like, we've always been super supportive of each other and just super, pretty laid back with each other. And, it's so full
of it. There was one time when you screamed at each other and you wanted to quit the band. I want to hear that moment. Also, by the way, we have fans from New Zealand who are like, it's in the middle of the night and they're like up to watch this. So I give a story to New Zealand right now for a fan that is like, wants to hear a crazy story about you and your sister.
It was just like the Lords of the Underworld in South Park, where it's like, I'm going solo. I'll see you on Fame's backside. And it's like, Skylar's solo project, Reach for the Skylar, is opening up. No, man, I got nothing juicy for you. We're just old and tired and decrepit from constantly being on the road, but we're like, you know what, we don't have the energy to like argue about things, because like for the most part we're pretty much on the same page about everything. We're just like, we get it, but I mean that maybe that comes also with like touring with our parents, like we never really got into like anything too, any like serious bad habits. We've always been there for each other, and literally like having your sibling with you on the road, like it really feels like that's like your main family right there,
Yeah.
Like our parents we're super close with our parents, but we're always on the road. We never really get a chance to see them all that often. So, like we're just so grateful to have each other. And I'm sure Taylor, you can say the same thing about Jeremy and AJ, right?
Yeah, they never fight.
Are you serious? You're so full of it.
I'm not.
That's bullshit.
No, they might or might not have a couple.
But you can't say. You can't say. By the way, there's a fan who is just going berserk for your red hair. So I just.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're getting some fan love for your red hair.
Oh, my girlfriend's my hairstylist.
Yeah.
That's your shirt.
I will say about Arejay that when the very last song that my brother wrote, the end of the tail credits of Adventures of Power, we wanted a singer who had like the chops of Heart, and your sister has those kinds of chops. So if we met her at the time, we would have recorded with her. But like she has like ability to like, there aren't very many people who can do what like Ann Wilson did, and your sister has that.
Yeah, Ann Wilson. Well, Heart was a huge one for both of us growing up. That was another massive influence that our mom introduced us to. And if it wasn't for Heart, I don't know where Halestorm would even be, because at the time there really weren't a lot of female influences out there for a lot of other women. Now I'm so happy to see, especially in the rock world, you see more and more and more females in rock music, and not even in the bands, but also in the audience. You see it so much more diverse, and I love that. I love that it's such a great haven.
Are you jealous that she's sang with Dream Theater?
Oh no, it's fine.
Wants to know.
I've known Mike for forever, and I've known those guys for a long time, and no, it's totally cool.
Well, I hope she'll watch Adventures of Power and listen to the very last song at the end of the tail credits, which is like playing during like the bonus features, and listen to the woman who's saying that. We found her from a Journey cover band.
No way!
To sing like the final song at the end of the tail credits, like a kind of emotional, like Heart style ballad. And the deaf character in the movie, played by Shoshana Stern from Supernatural, she was named Annie after Dreamboat Annie in honor of Heart as well. There's also a fan question, someone asking, Taylor, have you played with Dennis Hill?
Of course. I've hung out with Dennis. I love Dennis Hill.
You played with Dennis Hill?
I've not played with him unless having an acoustic guitar and him having an acoustic guitar at a hotel while we're drinking counts. Does that count as playing?
I think that counts. I mean, it would count more for the fan if you turned on your Instagram Live or something and like shared it, but next time.
And I love Dennis. I met Dennis at my second lit show ever. It was a New Year's show. And Dennis is like the most down to earth. Well, so is this guy right here, Arejay. I mean, he's one to talk. I mean, this guy's a badass. But no, Dennis.
Oh my God! When he turns around, he looks like a Karen. With that haircut, like when you turn around with that Christmas sweater, I'm like, oh my God, you're gonna start yelling at someone for wearing a mask.
This is what happens when you go to your girlfriend's house of hair. Like my girlfriend literally cuts my hair because I don't go to the barbershop. So
Hey, but
why not her?
Where did you get your hair bleached?
What's that?
Where did you get your hair bleached?
Oh yes, I got a hair from Lit's front of house guy.
That's right.
Yeah, Jay Stolo, and his wife.
And his what, dude?
Yes, that's right. His wife.
On engineers, mixers, like
they literally bleached this in the sink of the bathroom in the studio because the day after that we did a photo shoot with Kevin from Lit, who took photos of us, and he is also an incredible photographer. And
he's shooting my girlfriend's album cover tomorrow.
Oh, that sounds so dangerous.
One other important fan question, speaking of album covers, there are fans who are just saying, when is some new stuff from Lit and Halestorm, and if you guys were to work together, going to drop? Just so that they know, like, how to fix their hair. How close are we to releases?
Arejay, when's the Halestorm stuff coming?
Well, we're in the studio now with Nick Riskalenix, and we're tracking and just writing and kind of getting the wheels turning during the.
They don't know what that means. Give us a date.
I maybe, hopefully at some point next year, maybe next fall at the latest, but don't quote me on that. I don't know. Okay. You know how these things happen. Okay. You never know. We're like we're really in the infant stages of writing and tracking and recording and just kind of like getting songs together. So during the whole pandemic, we purposely like did not get together. We stayed very safe, very separated. And now we're kind of just like in a very small, like we're doing it like one person at a time and doing it very safe, luckily he's got a big studio. We can keep our distance and just like hang out with each other and just wave to each other from long distances. But we're able to.
Drums in a hazmat suit.
Yes. You can probably find some video of that online somewhere.
Super sweaty.
As far as the Lit stuff goes, we there's some demos that are happening and some new songs being written right now, and I'm really loving what they're getting, what they're writing and all that stuff. So I don't know when the release is going to happen though, unfortunately, but hey man, new music.
Sometime this year though. Sometime this year, because they did the re-release of the old record, right?
That's right. Yep.
So Okay. So we're gonna move to Adventures of Power, the movie. Also want to say that Lit is doing a full band live stream at 7 o'clock. So those of you who are watching the movie might want to jump off and do that. You can watch the movie at any time at adventuresofpower.com, airdrummer.com, or watch it on Amazon. If you buy it on Vimeo, we get more money, and that money goes to Musicares, which is an amazing charity that it's run by the Grammy Association, and they are supporting musicians who are suffering during this time, which particularly musicians, sort of like workaday musicians whose livelihood is based on gigging and can't gig right now. Super, super important. So if you watch Adventures of Power on Amazon, or if you watch it on Vimeo, you're actually helping musicians live, and you also have a good time. And if you don't love the movie, smoke a spliff and watch it again. Then you're gonna love it. But so anyway, we're gonna play the movie now, and you sign off when you sign off, and you can watch it on Amazon later. But and we will continue to chat during the film. Is there anything that Taylor and Arejay want to say before we switch over to our movie stream?
Thank you for having us on. We're really grateful to be here. So thank you guys for thinking of us. And as far as the Lit live stream at 7, it's pretty cool. You might want to check that out too. It's a word on the street from what I'm hearing is it's a show that was in Vegas a while back. So it's pretty
okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, if you watch the movie, you'll want to stop the movie at 7 and switch over. And if you're on the Lit stream right now, don't worry, we'll switch it over. The movie's going to cut off in the climax, and you'll move over to Lit, which is okay because you can watch it for free on Amazon. And even if you watch it for free, it actually Amazon still pays us, and then we send the money to Musicares. So
you guys, man.
Yeah,
thank you.
So Adventures of Power, check it out, and we'll be chatting. You can still chat with us on whatever channels you're on, and we'll figure out how to keep chatting back to you as much as we can. I want to say, Arejay and Taylor, so amazing to have you here. And I also want to give a shout out to Archie's Ice Cream Truck that introduced us. As far as I remember, I think it was Archie's Ice Cream, the most amazing guy named Shant, who has been at every great rock show in history with his truck, and inside is signed by everyone from Led Zeppelin to Lit and Halestorm inside that truck, and the best ice cream. So thank you, Shant. Thank you, Archie's Ice Cream, for introducing us. And please also, last shout out, because Neil Peart also is in the movie and brought us together. Watch the Neil Peart special on Modern Drummer. You can go to peart.airdrummer.com to buy the special. It's 4 hours of all the best drummers in the world, although you guys aren't on it yet.
Yeah, almost all the best
almost
drummers.
on it. Okay, almost all of the best drummers in the world other than 2. If you go to, again, it's peart.airdrummer.com and buy the special 4 hours of amazing, amazing, amazing stuff about drumming and life and about Neil Peart and everything. So thank you all, and enjoy the show. This is a beautiful movie that comes from the heart about the way air drumming and really about rhythm and drumming can change the world. And it's funny too, so enjoy.
Yeah.
John, you want to roll?
Hi, my name is Ari Gold. I directed Adventures of Power, the movie you're about to see. If you're wondering why you never heard of it, we made it outside the Hollywood system for almost no money, but fans have been asking for us to bring it back, so thank you. People ask me why I made a movie about air drumming. I think air drumming looks funny, and I hope you do too. But also, for me, air drumming, in its crazy way, gets at a spiritual and maybe even a political truth that is super relevant right now. So I hope it speaks to you. Please stick around until the very end of the credits to join us in making the world a more beautiful, more awesome, and more powerful place. Now, get ready for Adventures of Power.
The first sound we hear is the beat of our mama's heart. But then the noise of the world drowns out that beat until we can't hear it anymore. But once in a while, a person comes along and holds on to it, no matter how hard the world beats back. Imagine that.
My aunt's not feeling well.
Hello, fellas. Welcome to Youth and Young at Heart. What can we do for you today?
You got a room? It's okay,
Oh, I'm
Joni.
sorry, Howard. Frank's disability ran out.
It's nice outside.
I heard that they cut back pay at the plant again. Your dad's not gonna strike, is he?
He doesn't talk to me that much these days.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm so sorry. Please. Oh. Please don't listen to my brother when it comes to you, Power, okay? You are a beautiful spirit. And I love that little thing you do. I love your... It's very cute.
It's not cute, Aunt Joni. People think it's amazing.
Okay. Are you sure you don't want something hot to eat there?
Joni, you can always count on cereal.
Thanks, honey.
When? Shoot.
Long before our grandfathers were born, this land was ours. Long before our grandfathers
Yo, Power, check this out.
this land was ours. This used to be
Of course, you're gonna say it like this.
now the reservation is all I got. I'm caught up.
You got it.
Pal, I know this chick. Her sister's on leave. Maybe we could double date to the talent show tonight.
I don't know. I want to focus on my performance.
Power, when was the last time you sucked down hussy spit?
I suck down hussy spit all the time.
Come on, my girl can't go unless her sister goes.
Well, Okay.
Thanks, pal. It's gonna be awesome. Bring flowers. Power's in.
So, how long you been living with your aunt, Power?
About 10 years. It's temporary. So you were stationed...
What's up, TJ?
Yeah, the horn blows, but does the driver?
You know my number.
How would life be if I were a cow? Life in the pasture, oh what a wow. To graze in the sun, to chew my cud, and all of the time to go moo. Thank you, Power.
So what's your friend gonna do? Touch himself?
He's gonna win, lady.
Yeah, right, Tonto.
We walk through the valley, we walk through...
Doing your thing, Power?
When are you gonna do something?
I ain't touched a guitar in 15 years.
Don't matter.
Right. Well, rock 'em dead, Power.
Present day.
On the old applause meter, I would say that rated about a 6. Next up, we have a special speech, followed by Power.
Thank you. Thanks for having us to talent night.
Look, I'm not gonna do a big song and dance here. If this...
You, my friend.
What? That was amazing!
This place is boring. Let's go.
Ladies, wait!
Why don't you play real drums, Power?
What are you doing here, Dad?
My sister making you sleep outside again? You know, when I clear some of them papers out of my apartment, I'll have room for another bed. Sorry we don't have the house anymore.
It's okay, Dad. Sorry I missed your performance.
What?
Sorry I missed your performance.
What a performance, Power. Look, I've been working for that company since I was 17 years old. And they promised us that if we worked hard and saved up, that we'd have a decent life, and so would our kids. But now they're rich, and they think they can just throw us out like garbage. So I'm trying to tell people they gotta stick together and they gotta keep at it before they choke this whole town.
That's what I'm doing too.
Yeah, with this?
Well, if you listen to the words,
Is that what it's about? The words?
Well, no, it's about the drumming.
You don't even have any drums.
You would never let me. I know it's too late for me to learn to play drums. I can still rock.
Power, I love you because you're part of your mother. But you can't keep doing this to me. You gotta stop.
No, you listen to me. It could do you good. You know, like that part in Tom Sawyer where Neil Peart goes, I mean, I can't really do it, but I mean, you know, it's the feeling, Dad. I could bring this feeling to everyone. You know, did you see tonight?
There's gonna be trouble tomorrow.
I know, I'm here to help.
You stay out of it, Power.
I got your back, Dad!
by the double wide. I work hard, but still I'm broke. A little like you, I salute the flag with pride, like I was taught to by my folks.
You think you know the time? Little bit like you, I've got problems in my life. Right. A little bit like you, I try and try and try and try. Good? A little like you.
Heck of a song, boy. Good to see you playing real drums.
Real drums is the bomb, Dad.
You moved that hotel I gave you, boy?
Yep.
Yeah? What about your cologne? What's it called again?
Sweat.
Sweat.
We're selling buckets.
You bagging fillies right quick?
Word up. You know it.
So, Paul, remember that crazy thing I used to do?
I gave you drums, didn't I? Give you everything you need, right?
Yeah. No, I know. I was just thinking there's this contest and...
No! You are not gonna start that abomination again, are you? Because it's wrong.
Nah, dog. I'm a drummer, Dad. I'm a real drummer now. You know that. I was just kidding you. I was just kidding.
Good. Good. That's good. You make me proud, boy. Come on! Oh. Yeah.
I got it, Paul.
Good boy.
Chambliss. What's going on out there in New Mexico?
I've got my eye on them.
I want to know who's causing trouble.
Yep.
Any word?
What's wrong with him? What makes you think I should tolerate this?
It's not gonna happen again.
No, it ain't. You're fired, Power. Sorry, guys. What are you standing there for?
Harlan, don't you do this to me.
I didn't want to. Walkout is in progress. Over. See you brothers at the town hall.
Mr. Houston is going to destroy you!
We're striking.
That's right, Power. Workers are striking.
How can I help?
You can't. You're not a striker.
Well, yes, I am. I'm right here with you.
You can't strike if you've been fired, Power.
Nice going, Power. Dad?
Come on, guys. Go. Good mama with you. Yeah, it's time to get a drink.
What's wrong?
What do I do now, Sid?
Come on, pal. Remember when my dad died? You said drumming can save anybody.
I must have been wrong. We got nothing.
Look out! Power?
Batalla
Battle
de los tambores.
of drums?
None drums permit.
contest in Mexico tonight.
There's a place for people like me.
It's only 40 miles. Take my bike.
I can't just leave everybody.
Howard, we got something special and nobody here understands. Don't waste it, please.
I'm here for the contest?
Él es mi amigo. You're my friend.
¡Un bolsito nuevo, mira! ¡Que no va a durar! ¡Los pantalones están muy apretados! ¡Vale más que no sea la jura! ¡Siéntense, baterista! ¡Vamos, gringuito! Did I win? Huh? Are you freaking crazy?
You tried to play a Rush song without a stool. You would have had a heart attack if that song kept going. You got guts, Caínos. Carlos had his eye on you. Before he split, he gave me this.
Who did?
The man. You should train with him for the showdown. The Big Apple.
New York City?
Ajá.
This is Newark.
Ah, same thing, misma cosa, hombre. No te preocupes. Órale, córrele, ándale.
It's a mighty hard road that my poor hand does hold. My poor feet has traveled a hot, dusty road. Out of your dust bowl and westwards we rolled, and your desert was hot and your mountains was cold. Well, it's always we ramble that river and I. Down along your green valley I will work till I die, and this land I'll defend with my life if it be, because my pastures of plenty must always be free. Y'all be working your orchards of peaches and prunes. Sleep on the ground neath the light of your moon. On the edge of your city you will see us, and then we come with the dust and we go with the wind.
Dear Sid, tell Joni I love her. And tell the boys I'm praying for them. And for my dad too. I'll send you money for a bike as soon as I can. I just need to find out why the universe made me want to drum, but never gave me the chance.
But I know things will be different in Newark. Maybe people will understand me there.
Welcome to Newark!
They say it's lonely in the big city, but I believe anyone can make a friend.
Not the April, man!
Love, power.
Hi, I'm Power.
I just think burning for all eternity would be really poopy for you, Yolanda.
Enjoy your food!
God's fan club can always use new members. After all, the end is near.
Oh, it's near. Yes, yes. 快啲攞啲藥水啲嘢嚟啦！
Thank you.
Those are bad boys. What are you doing in this neighborhood?
I'm looking for a place called Carlos Gym. I'm a rock and roll drummer.
Rock. Rock is the devil's music, child.
Goodbye.
Good night, Bang.
Yeah, Farhad. Yeah.
喂，呢個男仔點解做乜嘢啊？事啊？
What a shame.
佢喺出邊俾人打。
Tiger bed.
Oh, okay, yeah, good.
Sinner.
Mr. Power, my husband like your name. Can you do mop?
I'm a good worker.
You sleep here. Flat noodle, lo mein noodle, power noodle.
Hi, I'm Power. Thanks for your help last night. What's your name?
Can't you see she's busy?
Catch you later.
never good stuff, Chief.
Cause spaghetti heads like you got no rhythm.
Spaghetti heads. I was born in this country, and I love rock music.
Brain dog, we have got to be ready for anything.
It ain't my fault, Senor.
Chico.
Play real music.
Power? Looking for Carlos?
You found it.
Remember me?
Gentlemen, this is Power. Power here tried to survive a hot room fight playing Tom Sawyer. Imagine that.
How much you bench, Power?
What?
Take off your shirt, Chief.
Brain dog, calme. Take it easy, man.
Whoa! You didn't tan, dude. You're hurting my eyes. So wear sunglasses.
Why you here, Power? Me, Papa Legba, tell me to play. Ernesto, why do you do this?
Makes me
Tell
sexy.
him about me.
Law here was kicked out of the Air Sitar Society. Brain dog?
Shouldn't even be here.
You're just like the rest of us.
I can play drums.
Oh, yeah, sure you can. How about you, Power? Why are you here? You like drums?
Well, I always wanted to play drums. But I guess I never got the chance. You know, but then the first time I heard Tom Sawyer by Rush, I felt the music flow through me. It felt so good. It felt like the whole world was coming alive. And then people were like, what are you doing? I don't know.
Nobody understands, do they?
Well, it's not their fault.
Oh, yes, it is.
But I don't get it either.
There has to be a reason we do this.
You bet your sweet ass there is. Go into my office, Power.
What?
I got the back of a foreigner, and now you're adding in some waxy whip from the booties? Why you outsourcing Jersey?
Brain dog, we need a low tom to complete the set. You know that. Suck it up, man. Sit down. Don't worry about Brain dog. He'll come around. But we got a bigger problem right now, Power. You want to turn that on for me, please?
I'm here to talk about my video. A little like you.
Yes.
What's that?
A cowboy, a billionaire, a drummer. Imagine that. Clips his toenail and it sells on eBay. Now, a drum company is staging this air drum fight to promote their product. For them, it's just a stunt. But the winning crew gets $2K. Now, that's real money. And that's our chance to show the world that we are legit. Problem is, this pretty boy just signed up. And he don't even like air drumming.
So how could he win if he doesn't love it?
This clown gets applause just for showing up. Accuracy because he plays real drums. And he can last all night because he does not give his all like my boys do. You know, any fool can play drums. It's easy. But when you have got to bounce your hands off air, when you've got to bounce your hands off the substance of life, down, up, down, that is a double workout. You know that, I know that. But these clowns, they want to make a joke out of us. You know what I'm saying? Paul, you know how it feels to be laughed at for doing something that you love?
I do.
Do you know how it feels to cry in the dark?
I do.
Do you know how it feels to touch yourself with no hands? Then let's show these bastards that we are better than they are.
We're not better, we're just different.
No, we're better.
We're different.
Better.
Different.
We're better.
Okay. You used to be a drummer, didn't you?
Best funk band in Jersey.
Why'd you quit?
Are you blind? Slot machine in Atlantic City. Took my last quarter. And those sissies there, they kicked me out of the band. What they forgot was music is not about having arms. Music is about having spirit. And I had the last laugh when Def Leppard just kept on pumping out the hits. All right, here's the scoop.
If our crew qualifies for the team round, we gotta make one big drum set. Brain Dogs on kick, Oberlin's on crash, Ernesto's keeping the backbeat. And Law plays a mean hi-hat.
Law may not be as pretty as our cowboy friend there, but he's got lungs like a blue whale. The man is loose, he's flowing, he's strong. With him in it, a real air drummer has a genuine shot at the title, okay? But where I need you at, Power, where I really, really need you, is on the low tom, in the team round. All right, it's not a glamorous job, and you only got 10 days to train. What do you say, Power, huh?
Low tom?
Low tom. Welcome to the crew. Grab yourself some weights, man. Go get yourself in shape.
Hell-bent for leather. Hell-bent for leather. Light.
Yes?
Where's the pony?
Where's the what?
Where's the big devil pony?
The potty?
Where are your pony buns?
I'm alone here.
I can't sleep. It's so loud.
Are you Chinese?
Are you retarded? Do I look Chinese to you?
You sound Chinese.
I'm deaf, you idiot.
Wait. If you can't hear me, how am I keeping you awake?
I can feel you.
You can?
What are you doing in here?
Nothing.
Show me.
Girls don't like it.
Show me. Well, I'll call the police.
No, it's not.
Why do you do that?
It's like my sign language. I thought you'd like it.
Well, nobody taught me sign language. What are you saying?
I'm saying I love music. And I wish I could play it.
I wish I could hear it. Try another song.
I can't. I don't know this
Try it.
song.
Show me what it sounds like.
形容詞忘掉了說話吞不去，想說的講到還有半句，不想停地，正在旁邊打擾這刻將更遠
Me too.
若是隨便說多一句，只怕在最後陪着你擠出眼水吞不去，想停地，假設鄰居我說誰還是伴侶，最後能為你湧出眼淚，不想再知那情緒，這刻唯有扮醉。
My name is Annie.
My name is Power.
原來更折磨難為過，不想我，全怪我講不出結果。淪落到這種決定，說不出什麼差錯。猜不透他心裏抱着你想說下去，有陣時還承認心虛。
Thanks for the turds. They're lentils, Bobby. Full of positive energy. Company can't afford it. Copper's up 80 cents. Hello?
They killed 2 strikers in Peru last year. What makes you
This
think
ain't Peru. Gonna win this.
Keep it up, brothers!
Guys! Paris sent me a postcard.
You should send you a new bike.
He says he has a girlfriend, and she's totally deaf.
Deaf?
That means she's hot, dude. And he says he's gonna compete in the air drum fight in New York City.
The what? That freak. Let me see that.
No, I'm not supposed to.
Maybe if I'd bought him drums when he was a kid, he'd be over this by now.
Harlan. When you see my dad, don't tell him I wrote. Just tell him a joke or something so he smiles today. Love, Power.
You see that?
So, Mr. Harlan, how many Navajos does it take to screw in a light?
Get a job, losers!
His house, yo. Come check out my crib.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, what's up, yo? Yo, camera guy, check this out. Boom. I taught him that. Check this out. Yo, what up? See, this is where I do all my dance routine. You know, I get and I represent like that. You know? Now this is where the dove of genius fly. That is where I get nice on the drums. Look at that, isn't she a beauty? And that, yeah, that's where the magic happens.
Sexy, sexy, sexy.
Hey, baby, come here. Come here. Come here. Go away.
I love that.
That's bad.
Dallas, so what is next for Dallas H? Politics?
I gotta tell you, I do it all. You know, I got my animated series, got my non-stick cooking spray. I just take life as it comes.
Right, right. So what is this rumor I hear then about this air drumming competition on Friday night?
Where'd you hear about that?
This interview is over.
Come on.
It's all right, I got what I need.
What you looking at? Get out of here.
Don't touch the shirt, mate.
What do you think you're doing, boy?
Gentlemen, I know you remember the sound of your mama's heartbeat. We are brothers keeping that beat. Your heart never gets tired of beating. Why should you?
Beautiful. Work what you got, baby. Work what you got. Power, power. What is with the facial tension, man? You are on the low tone. You are not taking it cool.
music flows through your heart like blood. But when you're tight, every beat of your heart makes you hurt.
That is what almost killed you in Mexico. And your ass touched the wood. Sit on the stool. Brain off, Arejay. People, concentrate. Did we come all this way just to have folks laughing at us? No! All right then. Now, everybody, full set. Hold on. Sit this one out. Power, you are all over the place. You have got to remember that every drum is different. Low tom, that's you.
I always forget. I just start, feeling the music.
Oh, wait. Feeling it. Let me see if I can imagine that. No, you're not feeling anything.
Yes, I am.
What are you feeling?
I'm feeling really proud to be playing low tom.
Bovine maneuver.
Okay, fine. I'm feeling frustrated. I came all this way. I thought it'd be different here. I thought it'd be somebody.
All right. See, you have got to use that anger, man. That's what I'm talking about. You're too tight to play right.
What's that supposed to mean?
That means you're just a low tom.
Low toms are important too.
Tight ones?
What's wrong with Power?
He too tight to play right.
佢今日仲好好地㗎，今朝。
Take off his shorts.
I thought you are a good Christian girl.
I am, Mr. Fong. Take them off.
你啲脱衣舞好叻喎，不過人哋嘅女仔唔掃你啊。
Howard, I have an idea.
Can't wear those, Annie.
It will make you feel free.
Oh, you think my drumming's tight too?
Well, maybe if you loosen up, then the music would really show.
What do you know about music?
Legs, so light, so white.
Like white tiger. Wow.
Wanna see you with it, show the treat you right. Give me just a minute of your time tonight. We both are here to have fun, so let it rip. So let it rip. Baby, try. Let's rip it right. Let it rip. Let's rip it, baby. Rip it all night. Let you trip. Time. Come on, let it rip. Come on, rip. Come on, rip. There is no time to lose, yeah. Something divine in you. So let it rip, baby. Try. Let's rip it right. Let it rip. Let's rip it, baby. Rip it all night. Let you trip. Time. Come on, let it rip. Come on, rip. Come on, rip. So let it rip, baby. Try. Let's rip it right. Let it rip. Let's rip it, baby. Rip it all night.
Speed, accuracy, and flair. This is how I'll beat the cowboy thrice over.
That's it. What do you wear?
I'm loose.
You're gonna make us look like a bunch of pansies. Put on some pants.
You put pants on your head.
Shut up, Jihad boy.
I'm sick of you people. Stop behaving like kids, okay?
He started it.
Oh, Manny ka night, bade pen de
What is with you people? We have a fight tomorrow, guys. Now get back here. Come on, guys. Everybody huddle up. Men, look at me. Jersey born and raised, so I am a natural Jersey boy. But Lowell is a Jersey boy now too, brain dog. And so is Power, no matter what he's wearing. And so is everybody who's ever lived on a prayer. They call New Jersey the armpit of the nation, but that is not an insult, gentlemen. Without an armpit, we couldn't sweat. Without an armpit, we couldn't work. Without an armpit, we'd be buying rock and roll from the Chinese.
I love my armpit.
Yes! Well, all right, then. Men, we've got one chance. To be a team or to be nothing forever. Right!
I'm so sorry about the shorts. I should have believed.
It will break my mother's heart if she start me with.
Why? Because it's the devil's music.
Because I'm all she has. Bloody nearly Newark power.
Me too. Not wasting what I got anymore.
I wish there was something special that I could do.
Annie, you are special. You actually feel things. The rest of the world just plays along.
Not everybody power. You play with passion.
That's because melodic rock saved my life. Rush, Styx, Journey. Wish I could show you how beautiful it is to me.
I wish you could too. You have the thin, yet supple lips of Steve Perry.
You have the golden locks of David Lee Roth.
What is this? You rockers are all the same.
Mommy, power.
Never let him hurt you again. We're leaving this place.
Wait!
We're taking our mission to Florida tomorrow, so tough cookie.
Annie!
You'll never see her again!
Please don't do this! Vera, I need her!
Why?
Because she feels me.
Sex is a sacred package only to be opened in marriage!
I didn't open the package!
No.
Annie!
I'm going to call the police!
You can't keep her to yourself. You have to let her rock.
Hooray! Oh, Annie, no! No!
What band?
Sticks.
Cool. I mean, oh.
It was rock and roll that hurt me. Goodbye now.
Bless my sister and my roving son and all my brave brothers and sisters in their fight against oppression and greed. Amen.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, and I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Oh Lord, oh Lord. Well, if you told me you were drowning, I would not lend a hand. I've seen your face before, my friend, but I don't know if you know who I am. Well, I was there and I saw what you did. I saw it with my own two eyes. So you couldn't wipe off that grin. I know where you've been. It's all been a pack of lies.
Men, tonight we have a chance to say something to the world. And as a team, we can win. I don't care how much money the opposition has, how popular they are, how good looking. Tonight, we are air drummers. Every one of us.
Imagine that.
I need my paycheck.
All we're asking of Houston is that he keep his promises.
How about the union keeping its promises? We can't feed our kids on nothing.
Just hold out another couple of days, and Houston will come to the table.
Some poor slobs here from Mexico to take our jobs? You ain't crossing this line, scabs!
Get your families home. Those aren't scabs. Get on your bike and get out of here. Go home. Let me handle this.
The hurt doesn't show, but the pain still grows. So stranger to you and me. Oh Lord.
balance. And now in the news, the stock market spiked up today with word from Tricorp CEO Dick Houston that a nationwide copper strike that started in New Mexico may soon be over. The strike leader is in critical condition, and others hospitalized today after they viciously attacked Tricorp company peacemakers.
Carlos, you have a phone?
Power, stay focused.
Whoa, Power, you look pale, man. As usual. I'll take care of that.
I need to call my family.
Ow, what are you doing?
Chief. What the?
Let me go.
Almost in town to New York City.
I'll be right back.
Easy,
Hey, don't do that.
Oh!
Where are you going, man?
Sorry. He bit me.
You got to be kidding me.
Knew that pussy was a pussy.
Hey, shut up. You're starting to piss off.
Operator.
Hello?
Hey, Joni, it's Power.
Hold on. Harlan. It's Power.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have left. Should have been there.
Oh, I'm sorry, Power. Oh, I never could afford to raise you, watch out for you, buy you drums.
Forget drums. I just wanted to be like you.
Don't you get it? I want you to be better. They beat us today. They beat us with sticks. We didn't have sticks, but we had spirit. Just like you. These boys are down for the count. We felt something today. Something in us could change. We need you. The load needs you. I need you.
I love you, Dad. I'm right there with you. Now I got a job to do.
I know you do, son. So do it.
Get back to the tunnel. Tunnel? I need to get to New York City.
Good luck.
Carpa Local 832, load New Mexico.
Your Power. You're supposed to be in New York already.
How'd you know?
Local 185.
We heard what happened. We're praying for your pot and the boys.
Yeah, we're praying they don't quit.
They don't quit.
Get in the boat, brother.
The most dedicated air drummers in the world compete for a huge cash prize of $2,000.
What's going on out there with those troublemakers?
We won this thing.
We offer them $8 an hour and we're done with it.
That's the way I want to hear you talk, boy.
Now, these guys don't have the guts to pick it anymore.
We took care of that.
Hey, come on in.
In the qualifying round, each drummer will fight to collect applause points for their crew. They will also be
monitored by the Bakir cymbal drum matching machine. To the death! Show tunes, nothing but show tunes.
Keep your eyes on the prize, Law. We'll be all right without it.
That's what they want, etc., etc. That performance sucked my will to live. And here he is, ladies, the most eligible bachelor in the USA. Pop star, fashion designer, and also baby animal activist, Dala
That jerk is playing my song.
They mean Dallas Houston?
Forget the cowboy. It's nothing.
There's good cologne.
Hey. We sold that.
Got that for you.
And Dallas is the one to beat as we go into the team round.
Power. Backstage.
Where's Peart?
What the hell?
In third position, Olympia crew. In second position, Jersey crew.
Yes! We're in.
And in the lead, Team Dallas Edge.
Hey, thanks for gracing us with your presence.
We made it to the group round. That's what counts, all right?
In the group round, crews must play as a single drum set. And then, each crew will send its star drummer to survive our challenge song, Face to Face and to the Death!
That's good, yeah. Oh, this is the from Power.
Mom? I can't go to Florida.
I know, honey. Maybe Jesus is a rocker, too.
C30C, 60C, 90, go! C30C, 60C, 90, go! C30, C60, C30C, 60C, 90, go! C90, go for yo, 60, no, go!
What counts now is that we stay strong this round. Make up some lost points. Law's gonna kill in the endurance round, all right? Let's see how the girls are playing it. Break! Law, don't burn all your energy. You're gonna need it for the endurance round. Just hold on to second position.
Power, where you going?
Every time.
Hey, you think what we do is a joke?
What do you want, freak?
I just want you to play hard. Respect what we're doing.
I respect music. I actually play the drums.
Yeah, well, real drums are fine too. But not everybody
You
has
know,
them.
there wouldn't even be cymbals if it weren't from my family.
What do you mean?
My daddy mines copper.
So does mine.
Up next is the Dallas crew. Girls, I want to hear some screaming.
Live like you, dream about a bad wine. I work hard, but still I'm broke. I live like you, I salute the flag with pride, like I stand down my folks.
A little bit like you, got problems in my life. A little bit like you, I try and try and try and try. A little like you, a little like you, a little like you, a little like you.
I think it's safe to say that Dallas's crew will be sending its leader into the endurance round with a heck of an advantage. And there's only one more team to go, the Jersey crew, who is trying to hold on to second position.
Okay, guys, they're not the only ones with tricks up their sleeves.
Go, go, go! Let's hear it for the boys from the bridge and tunnel! Oh my gosh! A penalty!
Whoa, 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 what do you mean? Penalty my ass!
Mr. Lal of the Jersey crew has been disqualified!
What? You can't disqualify my best man!
This is an air drum contest, not an air tablas contest. Hand drumming is not air drumming.
This is un-American!
Lal can drum however he wants. He's a Jersey boy now.
Brain dog, easy. You're our pinch hitter now. Let me handle this. This is drum racism! Brain dog, brain dog. She's fighting fast. Regroup!
You are touching my fucking either! You are disqualified! Oh, there is blood coming out of my nose! A tissue, please! Oh my God, I'm bleeding! The crowd is going wild!
Power! It's all you, Power! You gotta represent for Alton! You gotta represent for Jersey!
The leader of the Jersey crew has been disqualified for using no air sticks. 3 other members of the crew have been eliminated for touching my sweet patented meter. This leaves 1 low-ranking member to compete. He is at a huge disadvantage.
Fragrance by Dallas H. Unleash your inner cowboy.
Shut your trap.
Bobby.
Get me my boy.
Hang up the phone, Dallas. I got a break.
What?
Get me my boy. I'll give you hit songs. I'll give you hotels. I'll give you the best genetic code in history. And you go and humiliate our family.
I'm just showing everybody what a bunch of losers air drummers are.
You can't fool me.
Don't you get it? I can do whatever I want. The world loves me. They hate you.
So what?
So what is? Maybe this is who I really am.
Done to my boy. All right, Dallas. This is who you really are. You listen to me. Houston doesn't lose. You hear me? Houston doesn't lose.
Don't worry, Daddy-o. It's in the bag.
Come on, guys, it's not over. We got 1 round left.
Power can't catch Dallas' score. It's impossible. He's got to outlast Dallas by half a stick. And Dallas barely moves his arms.
Welcome back, and welcome to the final round, where the hardest song in history will be played. As long as the contestants play correctly, the sticks will light up towards victory. Given Dallas's great advantage at this point, the other competitors will have to outlast him by at least 20 seconds to win. Which is no easy feat. Because this song destroys drummers instantly.
All right, listen to me. I want you to sit square on the stool. Do not waste your energy, okay? And breathe, Power, breathe. I don't want you dying on me.
Carlos, I can't go 20 seconds longer than him.
Maybe not, but you can earn us some respect out there. Now listen, we don't know what they're gonna play. But whatever it is, it's not gonna be easy. But I know you. You're loose now, so use it.
But low time's pretty tight.
Yeah? But cymbals shake and sway, and they give off a golden sound. You gotta be the whole set now, Power. The whole set.
Carlos?
Yeah. Thank you. Get out there.
Murder him!
What's wrong, Power?
I can't find my stool.
Well, now you get something. Yeah!
It's Lil Peart! Those bastards! You'll never survive!
Mean strike. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean pride. Though his mind is not for rent, don't put him down as arrogant. His reserve a quiet defense, writing out the day's events. No river. What do you say about his company? Oh, she's out! She's out! Catch the myth, catch the mystery, catch the myth.
Use the brain power, save your strength!
Is love and life are deep. Maybe as the skies are wide.
Kill!
Come on, Power.
Nobody's legs can stand that kind of heat!
Hey, you! You never even played drums, did you? I don't need drums. I am drums.
Wow.
Neil Peart.
Great job, Howard.
Hi, Neil. Mr. Peart? Neil.
What would you like to do with your half?
It's not much, but make my half out to Copper Workers Local 832, Load, New Mexico. Sir.
Take him too!
All right, let's get back on that line!
Sir, I think I had some bad news.
Imagine that.
You've been working hard all across the land, but soon come a day you'll take your stand down in the pit. It's trying hard, but up in the sky you'll be a cosmonaut. Yes, you're spreading those wings. To the bone, and
Hello. You're still here. Thank you. So, if you want to binge, you can join us at adventuresofpower.com, where we have dozens, actually hundreds of videos with rock stars and great stuff. So please say hello. And just so you know, a big portion of the proceeds from watching this movie go to support musicians and other people who are in need in this difficult time. So please spread the word about this movie to your friends, to your family, and your social media right now. And every time someone watches the movie, it helps to save a life. Seriously. So donate to the charity. Come visit us. Ask your friends to watch. They may be looking for something besides cat videos and apocalypse. So please join us. Maybe other people need power too. I know I do. Okay. Bye. See you there.